tree roots, they're awful. Your dog trips over them, they catch your mower, it's awful. You can't walk anywhere, everywhere you go. Blades catch them. I can't tell you how many times I've broken a blade. Well, I tell you, I got an idea that you might like. Change this from this to this. We're gonna transform it. What do you think? Okay, we'll do it. First thing, we're gonna unplug our spark plug wire. Yeah, the next thing we're gonna want to do is get the blade off. Now we got it flipped over. We want to secure it a little bit here, so put something here to kind of hold it. Okay, there we go. Make sure you note which side the blade goes on so you don't put it on upside down. A lot of lawnmowers have this kind of setup like this, and they might look a little different, but they're all kind of basically the same. We're going to mimic this and make a piece for it. We got our blade here that we just took off. Now we're going to make a template with this blade. So what I come up with things to use is I used a piece of aluminum. It's about 7 inches long here, about 1 inch wide. You can use a piece of steel, would work. Anything that's that's heavy duty, something strong on there. And you need some stainless steel bolts. Next, I'm going to drill a center hole. We got our pilot holes, and now I want to show you the parts you're going to need for it. You're going to want some stainless steel bolts here, and make sure you use stainless steel. And these are about 1.5 inches long. They're stainless steel, because if you use standard bolts on here, they'll just shear right off and they won't work. Put 3 holes diagonal across here. Great. Now we got our holes all drilled on here. And the next thing we'll do is we're going to prepare our bolts. Yeah, it really helps to put the nut on the bolt first. That way it makes it a lot easier for taking it off and getting the threads for you. Now you want to put it in a vise here. Your bolts all ground down, then all you have to do is run them through those holes. Carefully thread them in, and you can see I kind of put them a little bit of an angle here, and do the same thing with the other side. Finished product looks like I've got it all bolted up on the housing here. 2 9/16 inch bolts, 2 washers, and got that all bolted up. Be careful holding this because these things are pretty darn sharp. So we'll put the spindle back on. You'll be able to adjust the height by the wheels. I always like to have a little bit higher first, just so you're not cutting too deep. It's not permanent. You will have to, use it very much. You'll have to take those off and sharpen them up a little bit. That's not unusual. I've used it 3 or 4 hours, and I still didn't have to sharpen the little bolts on here. So you can kind of see how it goes around, how it's going to work. This is what we got now. Looks nice, flush to the ground. shaved them off really nicely. And believe me, you'll notice a huge difference mowing the yard. Okay, it'd be nice to find out just how much damage did it do to it. Let me unplug the spark plug here. There we go. Take this one off here. They're still just in great shape. And I've probably been cutting these roots down for 20 minutes or so here, and they haven't even got a dent. So I hope this helps you a little bit. Since I did this to these roots probably about 3 years ago, that's why they're a little shorter, but it was made a huge difference. Now our mower has a new name now. It's called, ready for it, a Rooternator. And that's the picture of the new Rooternator. Thanks a lot for watching. And if you want more of these, just send a like and we'll get some more videos like this out. Thank you.